The star of this film, his name is Jeff Fahey. I think the first time I saw him, this is what I wanted to say. I was talking about what I think the very first horror movie I ever saw was. I probably wouldn't clarify it as a horror movie. The same, I would say it to this movie too. But I'm pretty damn sure it's the movie that got me into horror. Lawnmower Man. Starts out as kind of like this slow learner, innocent guy. And develops into this like power-hungry, smartest person thing in the world, and gets entrapped inside a computer program or something like that. It was cool. I really liked it. 2 trilogy movies he was in. Darkman 3, which, compared to the first Darkman was nothing, but Jeff Fahey was still cool. And Psycho 3. And if you ask me, Psycho 2 and 3, I'm not so sure about 4, beat the first Psycho any day of the year. The very end scene of Psycho 2 is like the coolest thing for me to watch over and over and over again. It's great. Boom! Oh!
Finish her! Fatality. Flawless victory.
I wanted to bring up Fahey because he's unlike any other actor that I've ever seen. I'm sure there's others like him, but right now he's the only one that I know about. I was searching for other reviews, and I came across one that said that had this big, long hate speech about Jeff Fahey just because he's not some kind of big, multi-million, industrial-saving actor. Out of all the stupid shit that I have heard on the internet by stupid people, that was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. No, he's not making freaking millions and billions of dollars doing what he's doing. Fahey is one of those guys that you could just give him a whole crap load of money and he would still be doing what he's doing right now because he loves to do what he does. And it's his life. So to anybody that says that these people are not good just because they don't make a whole crap load of money doing what they do and they're not in big summer blockbusters and everything like that, shut the hell up. This film was dedicated to an actor who died back in 1989. His name was Joe Spinell. You're probably going to recognize him as either that weird wise guy from the Rocky movies or that other guy from The Godfather. I forget his name right now. He was also in Taxi Driver, too, if there's any Taxi Driver fans out there. He starred in a horror movie back in 1980 called Maniac. Like I said, the lead character in Maniacs, his name is Joe Spinelli. So, that's where they got that from. There's only 2 things in Maniacs that kind of relates to Maniac. They both go out and kill on account of their mother. But their mothers were not the same people at all. And who they kill over their mother aren't the same kinds of people either. The setting of the room in Maniac is kind of represented as the same room in Maniacs. Oh, they scalp people too, except in Maniacs they didn't really show him scalping people at all.
Mom liked her hair a lot and she was embarrassed when it fell out, so I just wanted them to know what it felt like.
Other than that, there's really no relation between the two that I saw, but I just thought that was worth throwing out there. Moving on. So, like I was saying before, I think that every fan of horror should have at least one movie in their list that is included in the no budget or low budget and nobody freaking knows it because it's mixed in there with the thousands and millions of other horror movies that you just happen to see when you walk along the aisle of like Newberry Comics or something like that and you go, what the hell is this? Check it out. VHS. Awesome. Actually, it is awesome. I wouldn't really even classify this movie as a real horror because it digs into the drama of things a lot. And it's got like a real big comedy aspect to it. It's kind of like comedy romance, a romantic comedy with blood. RCWB. Romantic comedy with blood. Like I was saying in my Q&A, like, to me, the most important element that makes a horror movie good is that it's entertaining. I don't care about quality. I don't care about acting. I don't even really care about the gore that much. I mean, if you put in a good gore scene, though, I respect the hell out of it. Like, I just got done watching Cheerleader Camp. One of the most horrible stories I have ever come across in my entire life. Most of the time, it's really not even a horror movie. But it was fun.
I hope you die.
Now, there is other, like, really low-budget films that you'd probably never hear about that actually do a horrible job. Like this one here, Rodents. This is absolutely horrible. It's not because it was low budget and they were horrible actors and the quality sucked. It's just that they did not put any effort into it whatsoever. But you never know until you buy them. And thank God we got the stores now which sell them used for like $2. It's awesome. Then there's ones like this one. They have a okay story, okay acting, and got potential. It just could have been worked on just a little bit more. This one's called Rottweiler. I'd like to see them try to play around with this one a little bit. They set it up for a sequel, like they do in every horror movie, but I mean... And then there's the higher budget ones, which just suck in general, like House of the Dead. I mean, they put so much stuff into it, and what they got out of it was just shit. Why does everybody know about something like this, but they're never going to hear about a movie like Maniacs or Rottweiler or the freaking hundreds and hundreds of really well done, low, no budget movies? So thanks to all of you for stopping by again and checking me out and watching this review about a movie that you have no idea about, but you liked it anyway. Didn't we have fun? We had a lot of fun. And now we're going to have even more fun because I want to do a music video right now!
Hit me, Beth, hit me.
All right.
I said hit me.
No.
Hit me.
What the hell?